So this is the start of Season 9, 2023 of Formula E. So this is Gen 3 era racing. Laps only from now on, no more timed races, 100 kilowatts more power, let's get it underway. So Van Dorn can only start from 13th on the grid. It does go to show that Mercedes power plant was very good for him over the last couple of years. Unfortunately, it's just not cutting it at the moment. So it's a career best start for Dan Ticktum in Formula E. He's so unfortunate though to have received a drive-through penalty for overpower and also another 10-second time penalty for leaving the track and gaining advantage. He really hasn't had the opening start to the season that he would have hoped for. So after 2 full seasons without a DNF, Robin Fries is out on the first lap. He also ends up taking out Norman Nato in the process. Such a shame. So with McLaren coming in and completely buying up the Mercedes team lock stock, it just goes to show they've got a good package on their hand. This is Hughes' debut in Formula E and he gets himself third on the grid. Jaguar TCS Racing, what a start to the season. Sam Bird has been plagued with technical issues all weekend and now he's gone and got himself a broken drive shaft just on the opening few laps.
We can hear it. Oh, it let go on the exit of the final corner.
That's very mechanical.
Yes.
To add insult to injury, Evans even misses his first attack mode as well and really unsettles his pace. The Porsche powertrain, however, is looking very impressive for this race. At most points, we've had 3 Porsche powertrains in the top 5. This is a track that they historically do quite well at, but this is a good performance for them. So Dennis takes an early lead of the Formula E and he holds on to it in fantastic style, setting fastest laps, getting fantastic restarts after the 3 safety cars. He has just been a force to reckon with at this weekend. He really has shown he's got the pace, he's got the drive, and at some points he's actually had a 7.5 second lead. I mean, brilliant drive for him and fantastic result for winning. Well, Degrassi has had a complete fight on his hand this weekend. Just goes to show the power levels in that car he's got are not fantastic. He's been fighting off between a 2 and 3% energy deficiency, and he's had to take that car very wide round some corners. That's the widest Formula E car I think we're going to see all season. He has had put up a fantastic fight. He's had Hughes with him pretty much the whole way. This is a simple case of rookie versus veteran, and to be fair, it just goes to show the class from Degrassi and his knowledge of how to drive these cars. Don't get me wrong, Hughes is a very good driver. Don't forget he was a development driver in Formula 2 and he's driven in Formula 4. He's a very, very accomplished driver. Although Hughes' inexperience did show up when he went for a lunge under a yellow flag on turn 7 and turn 8. However, a couple of laps later, Lotterer pulls the same move that Hughes did. However, Lotterer was smart enough to realise that it wasn't a yellow flag, it was a slippery surface flag. Hughes, thinking that he couldn't be overtook, just simply goes down to a little bit of inexperience on his part. However, he has had a fantastic drive. And Mortara crashes out in true style, a full 4-wheel slide across the track. Not too sure what's happened with that one. Whether or not this is a software issue similar to Robin Fries earlier on, or if it's a mechanical issue similar to Sam Bird, not too sure. The car just let go, didn't it, and went straight into the wall. With Degrassi holding the pack up, it's become a real fight for third place, with Bohemian Da Costa now being brought into it as well. This is some fantastic racing. It's a great drive from Verline up into P2. Really good race from him as well, getting ahead of Hughes after attack. He's had a good drive. Renault Rast makes it all the way to the last 2 laps of the Formula E. Unfortunately, he's out. Jean-Eric Vergne runs out of power on the last corner of the race, ultimately demoting him down to 12th place. What a great start to this year's 2023 Formula E season. Jake Dennis had a commanding lead from the start, some fantastic restarts, and ultimately drove very, very well. We also got to see some fantastic driving from Da Costa, and we also got to see some really good battles for some points lower down. Let's see what excitement awaits in the next round.
Same energy, both cars same energy. Mode 2 now, mode 2 now.